Good to go.
And let me just pull up the agenda here while I was sitting here and doing nothing. Okay. And we're set to go. I can start.
Yep, good to go.
Okay. Okay, good morning and welcome to the Kenmore Town of Tonawanda Union Free School District Board of Education meeting for a special meeting for June 18th, 2020. District Clerk, please note that all trustees are present. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, item 2A is the approval of the agenda. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
So moved.
So moved by Matt, second by Michelle. Any discussion? All those in favor so signify with aye. Aye. Any opposed? Did I hear everybody? Anybody opposed? Anybody abstain? Okay, motion carried unanimously. All right. And, Gina, do you want to review these results once we move to discussion?
I'm sorry?
Did you want to once we move to discussion, you'll read the
Yes.
results? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like a motion to approve the final results of the June 9th, 2020 budget vote and Board of Education election.
So moved.
So moved.
Okay. I think that was Andrew and then second by Michelle. Okay, Gina, go ahead.
All right, so the final results after tallying the rest of the votes that couldn't go through the machine. Proposition 1, which was the budget, the final number passed 7164 to the no votes were 2,664. Proposition number 2, which was the bus proposition, yeses were 7,460, noes were 3,039. And then proposition 3 was the establishment of the capital reserve. Yeses were 7,650 to noes 2,818. And then the board candidates, the top 2 vote getters got the seats to the board. Leslie Battaglia had 5,788 votes. McKinley Falkowski had 3,042. Jennifer Morrow had 4,820 and Dawn Stinner had 4,818. The machine counted 10,799 ballots. 20 were hand counted. And there was another 589 ballots that could not be verified for a total of 11,408 ballots that were submitted. And the ones that couldn't be verified, we tried 2, 3, 4 times to verify, and they just couldn't for various reasons. Most of them where there was no signature, so they couldn't be verified as a qualified voter. There were a few that just had signatures and no addresses. We had no way to search and it was illegible. So we couldn't find out who the voter was.
Yeah, I want to point out that we also received, people sent in a dog license permit and a check. People sent in state ballots. So it was a really confusing process, I think, for people. I'm glad that the budget went our way, but it was really kind of disheartening to see some of the ways that people, I think they wanted to participate in the vote, but just, it was what it was, kind of a thing. I want to take a moment to thank Gina for all your hard work. I know you've been working on this diligently since May 1st. This has been extraordinary for district clerks across the state, but it was so organized. I was down at the Board of Elections for ECASB and then stayed on while the Kenton count happened. They brought the boxes up. The boxes had zip ties through them, and then they were unlocked in the presence of the elections workers. And I can't say enough about those election workers as well. There was 3 or 4 of them in the room at any given time. Again, a testament to Gina's organization She had talked to the printer, had the printer talk to the Board of Elections. We were one of the few districts that really had everything exactly how it was supposed to be, the correct size of the ballot, the weight of the ballot, and it really expedited things. Of course, some of you may have seen in the middle of our counting, the fire alarm went off last night, so we had to leave and go across the street. I mean, you really cannot even make up what happened during this election. And thanks to Steve and John for also being there. But Gina, really, you were a rock star during this. We were lucky to have you
Thank you.
keep us organized. So thank you.
And I want to thank, I had a lot of help too. I mean, I couldn't have done it by myself, and I want to thank my group too. Jean Wiglarski was awesome, and Cheryl Shepard, Donna Mesmer, alphabetizing for 2 weeks. And then I had a crew of 12 people that just worked their tails off on Tuesday to get it done. And so I had a great group too that helped us get through it.
And of course, for Patrick, for his technology support for the live stream, that was, I think, important for our community to be able to see that. You know, I know it was extra work, but I think it was worth it. I'm not sure how many people sat and watched the whole, how long were you there? You said 7 in the morning till what?
Till about 10 o'clock at night.
So,
And I
anyway,
didn't think we'd get it done on Tuesday, but that's a testament. I mean, we worked, you know, right through for those 15, 14 hours. And so I owe a lot to the people that came in and helped me too. So,
okay. Well, thank you, everybody. Okay, then, all those in favor of approving the final results of the June 9th, 2020 budget vote and Board of Education election as presented, so signify with aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion carried unanimously. Item 4A, bond resolution for the acquisition and financing of various school buses. May I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
I saw Tom say so moved, but his audio is low, so I'm gonna give him the so moved and Michelle the second. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor, so signify with aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion carried unanimously. Item 4B, bond resolution for the possible future financing of the district share of cost of the approved Erie One BOCES capital project. Motion to approve.
So moved.
So
Second.
moved by Matt, second by Andrew. Any discussion? Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask. This seems. I understand that this is sort of based on our need to do this now. John, can you sort of speak to the parenthetical possible in this?
So with this project, all component districts have to, have to finance and basically put their proportionate share for this work. So this won't hit our budget year until 2021. But what this is doing is it's authorizing our intent to be part of the component groups that are financing this capital project for BOCES.
Right. Is this just because we haven't actually approved the capital project for BOCES?
This is just authorizing our intent to fund and to potentially borrow money for it. So all districts have had to do this just really to really say that we're going to potentially finance or fund it in another manner to push our proportionate share to the project.
Okay, and so the parenthetical possible is simply that we're committing to funding it, and if that means that we need a bond for it, that we will, and if we don't need a bond for it, then we won't. But this is showing a commitment to Erie One BOCES. I just the possible piece is the thing that threw me.
Yeah,
is we're provisionally approving a bond that we may not take out, which is I don't think usually how we would do something, but that makes sense if this is a commitment to funding that may require a bond. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, and we were fighting with ASBO, I mean, not fighting against them, like standing shoulder to shoulder to have BOCES capital exclusion for our tax cap. So that'll be an important consideration moving forward also. Any other questions about that? Sorry, Andrew, I didn't mean to.
No, that's fine.
Presume we were ready for a vote. Okay. All those in favor still signify with aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion carried unanimously. Item 5A, contract extension, YMCA Emergency Childcare for Essential Workers through September 4th, 2020. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Okay, I saw Tom so move, and Andrew is second. Okay, any questions about this? Discussion? Okay, all those in favor so signify with aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, motion carried unanimously. Just to make a matter of public record, I have reached out to the 2 new board members. We'll be trying to schedule time for orientation. Normally we would have a month and a half. We only have a few weeks. Gina and I will also be meeting over the next few weeks to get together a list of what is typically done each month. And I'll also be helping, we'll work with Gina to get the committee descriptions out so I can assist getting the committees picked. Of course, that would be approved at your next reorg meeting. And I want to just again thank Steve-O, since this is our last meeting together, for all you've done, and looking forward to watching you guys from the penny seats. So, all right. Anything else that needs to be brought up? Okay, motion to adjourn. Is that a so moved, Tom?
Yeah,
Okay. Tom.
get the sound going here.
Second.
Okay, and second by Andrew. All those in favor so signify with aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, motion carried unanimously. All right, folks, thank you. Have a fabulous day. Gina, rest up.
I'm trying.
Thank you, Gina.